Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video. This video today, I am going to be explaining what I expect from content this week and why I think it is very, very important to sell every single one of your best players before Tuesday's content drop. Before we get into those details, if you aren't new to my channel and have not yet, please smash the subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. So as you guys can see here, I listed each and every one of my best players because I do believe this is going to be a big week for content drop. And the reason I do believe that is because this is the last week of this season. So, I do expect a content drop on Tuesday. Just normal content drop. And then 4 days. What's 4 days from now? So, today's Sunday. So, technically 5 days. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is the last day of the season, and I expect to get super packs on Thursday. So, and the super packs, what do I expect? So, all the players that lock in for Dr. J is kind of what I'm expecting in this super pack. So, the Derek Fishers of the world, I think he's in there. So, whatever's in here. So, Derek Fisher, Gary Payton, Latrell Sprewell, Dennis Rodman, and Draymond Green. I definitely expect to get super packs from all of these players. It just doesn't seem right to me that there's 4 Chris Webbers up. If we go to Ben Wallace, there's going to be 1, 2, or 3 Ben Wallaces up. It's just, it's unrealistic to not believe that we are going to get super packs at some point with all of these players. And I think Thursday is going to be the day for those super packs. So, if you have these players and haven't locked them in, so like a Chris Webber, let's say you're just hanging on to him, there's no necessarily rush to sell them because I don't think we're going to get super packs on Tuesday. We could get it on Tuesday. I'm not going to sit here and lie with you. We could see them on Tuesday. The best guess of what I think is that Thursday drop is where I think we're going to see super packs for these players. Now, does that mean they're guaranteed this week? That does not mean they're guaranteed this week. I just think it makes the most sense. The season ends this, like I said, it ends this Thursday. Technically, I think it ends Friday at 10, if I did the math right. Today is Sunday, so we got 5 days. I think Friday at 10 a.m. is Central Time is when they are going to end. So I do think it's very, very important to sell these players. Now, does that mean you have to all put your players up right now? No. And I don't think there's any rush, especially if you're looking at the idols players. So, for example, Giannis. I don't think we'll probably get super packs for, the Dominique Wilkinses of the world, the Giannis's of the world. But the more that the Chris Webbers of the world are released, the more Giannis's price is going to drop. The more Paul George price is going to drop, especially with the other content we are going to get on Tuesday as well as Friday. I just think as a whole, we're just going to see a huge, huge market dip at some time this week. Now, could the market rise by next week? It could, absolutely, especially for these idols players, including Dominique Wilkins and Manu Ginobili. Here's where we could see, in my opinion, the biggest rise of prices, but I still think it's just super, super important to sell all these players before we do get super packs, because once we get super packs, the Ben Wallace, Chris Webbers of the world are not going to be worth near as much MT, especially, 2 weeks from now when Draymond Green is no longer the best power forward center in the game, because we're going to keep getting updated content. Draymond Green right now is a top power forward center in the game, but if you haven't locked him in, definitely do not lock him in. It's absolutely not worth it. And if you have any of these players, definitely make sure to sell them. I can't tell you how bad super packs are to the market, but super packs definitely just derail the market as a whole. I remember last year at times, there were rare players like the Chris Webbers of the world that were going, later on in the game, they were good players too. I don't even remember who, but let's just say Tracy McGrady was a lock-in set for Ray Allen. And let's say, I don't know if T-Mac was, but let's say, I remember he was in the Ray Allen set. So for the Ray Allen set, there was probably some players in that set that were super, super rare. So at times, they can go for a ridiculous price tag. Literally a ridiculous price tag. And I don't necessarily see anybody that ridiculous, but the fact that Ben Wallace is going for over 100K, in my opinion, is ridiculous. There's no reason this Ben Wallace card should be going for over 100K. Absolutely no reason. And so that combined just with the super packs combined with the other content that I'm expecting this week is just going to absolutely change the game as a whole. So for your best lineup, I just think you guys can see my lineup. I would run with all reward players until the end of the week. See what we get Tuesday, see if we get super packs Thursday, and see what comes on Friday. If we get good content, you guys will see the auction house just kind of turn over a little bit. The Chris Webbers of the world, the Ben Wallaces of the world will no longer be what they are, especially if we get the super packs. And then you got a guy like Paul George. His price has already diminished quite a bit, and it's going to continue to diminish with the more juice content that we do get. One thing I will say though is if you have Manu Ginobili or Dominique Wilkins, it is not a bad idea to sit on these cards. The Idols players are one set that I'm fine if you keep Dominique Wilkins, and I'm fine if you keep Manu Ginobili. Would I personally keep them? No. I would personally sell them because at some point we're going to get Idols super packs as well. Once these mystery players are revealed, it's almost a guarantee we always get super packs because 2K wants that last little money for that set. They're not gonna not give us the super packs. Not reasonable to not expect super packs, especially when there's 3 Ben Wallaces, 3 Chris Webbers, you know. Then if you go and even look at Dikembe Mutombo, he's getting more and more rare. Kyrie Irving is probably getting more and more rare. And so you just got players that are becoming tougher and tougher to get. You got a player like Allen Iverson, who's still, look at how many Allen Iversons are up. There's not that many up. So it's just not reasonable, in my opinion, to not get super packs. They're going to drop them at some point. Now, when you sell these players is totally up to you. I put mine up for 24 hours last night in hopes that I could get the most out of them. As you guys can see, my Paul George is already up there. My Giannis is going to sell for quite a bit, I have a feeling. Now, at the rest of them, I don't really know what I'm going to get out of them. I truly don't know what Diamond Braun is going for right now. Earlier today, he was going for over 200K, which would be incredible if I could get that for him. But I think it's very, very crucial that you guys take advantage of this. The market, it's like the stock market. It goes up and goes down. And today it is going to go, or this week it's going to go way, way, way down. Especially if we get super packs, which I thought we might get super packs last week. We didn't. I fully expect playoff stoppers, playoff dimers, playoff underdogs, playoff records, and back-to-back super packs at some point this week. If you want me to name a specific day, I do think it will be on Thursday. I honestly just want the best for you guys, and I truly do believe it is best for you guys to sell, you know, some of your top guys. Do you need to sell Tony Allen if you have him? He goes for 2K. I wouldn't really make that a big deal, but if you have Ben Wallace and you don't have him locked in, please do yourself a favor. Get the MT out of him that you can. Same thing for Chris Webber. If you don't have this locked in, what is Chris Webber? Is he worth this? Is he worth 200K? No, he's not. There is no reason to hold on to Chris Webber. Same thing with the Lamar Odoms of the world, in which you can get 100K out of Lamar. If you look through and through each and every one of these sets, it's absolutely ridiculous the price tags on some of these players. Even the Amethysts in some of these sets, they go for 20K. Get rid of them as well. Any sort of player, as you guys can see, I have zero auctionable players from the first packs to now. And if you're no money spent and you're holding on to a Ben Wallace and this set's not locked in because you like Ben Wallace, listen, after the super packs you can buy him back, but for now, get rid of him. After super packs come, you're going to be able to get this card for what? 30,000, maybe even less. It just depends, because with the content we see as well as super packs, the market is going to go, it's going to be bad. It's going to be very, very bad. But guys, please listen to me when I tell you to list your players tonight. Not necessarily tonight. List your players, whether it's tomorrow. I would say at least by Tuesday, because Tuesday's the first content. If you want to wait till Wednesday, you can. But Thursday might be this Thursday might be the first Thursday in which we do see content, and I think the super packs is going to be it. But that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys did find this video informational and you utilize it to the best of your ability. Now, I do want to disclaim, we are not for sure gonna get super packs this week. So if we don't get super packs and these guys go up in value, I'm sorry. But this is my best guess on what the market is going to do this week. Guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.